Before you start designing practically, you need know the 10 Usability Heuristics by Jakob Nielsen. Number 1. Visibility of system status. The design should always keep users informed about what is going on, through appropriate feedback within a reasonable amount of time. Let's take an example here. When a user clicks an element, they may wish to see something happen visually. This might be as basic as altering a button's color or emphasizing the element. Here, when the user hovers over this UI element, the button's color changes to indicate that when it is clicked, an action will be carried out. Let's take another one here. The what's new and trending will be updated regularly by the page owner, providing brand new information/updates to the users. Here, when a user submits a search query, the landing page displays a message that says, "Results for particular search is found," along with the search results, letting them know that their action was successful. Number 2. Match between system and the real world. The design should speak the user's language. Use words, phrases, and concepts familiar to the user rather than internal jargon. Follow real-world conventions, making information appear in a natural and logical order. Let's take an example here. It is important to use real-world conventions such as magnifying glass as search, globe as world languages and locations, telephone as contact us, human figure as join the firm. Some of the other real-world conventions that makes the website more comfortable and user-friendly. By following this principle, it's easier for the users to learn and remember how the interface works. Number 3. User control and freedom. Users often perform actions by mistake. They need a clearly marked emergency exit to leave the unwanted action without having to go through an extended process. Let's take an example here. Users can easily navigate the website's various parts using the navigation menu at the top. Users could feel overloaded and confused by the vast amount of information displayed to them on the homepage. Arranging the homepage's layout and giving visitors more in-depth instructions or guidelines on how to use the website will be helpful for improving user experience. Let's take another here. Deloitte provides a filtering option on the landing page after a user searches for a certain content. This provides the user freedom to easily find what he/she needs. It's simpler for users to obtain important information by allowing them to focus on the services they are interested. The most typical emergency exit method is enabling the user to leave the current process and restart it somewhere else. Here, the Deloitte's logo acts as an UI element, which helps the user to navigate back to the home page wherever he/she is stuck in a process. Although they did not provide any undo options, the common go back and go forward buttons on the browser are used to navigate between pages. Number 4. Consistency and standards. Users should not have to wonder whether different words, situations, or actions mean the same thing. Follow platform and industry conventions. Let's take an example here. Deloitte's common color is black and green. The green dot resembles that once you are connected with this company, there is nothing else required. Here, they have used the black and green combination consistently throughout the home page. This makes the page more attractive and consistent. Fonts and size play an important role in the consistency of a web page. Here, similar fonts and its sizes have been used according to their purposes. Deloitte have consistently used Open Sans Bold/Myriad Pro Bold as their font style. Number 5. Error prevention. Good error messages are important, but the best designs carefully prevent problems from occurring in the first place. Either eliminate error-prone conditions, or check for them and present users with a confirmation option before they commit to the action. The home page should have a clear visual hierarchy, which helps users in identifying the importance of the many components on the page. For instance, important information or calls to action are emphasized using larger fonts or more vibrant colors. Here, Deloitte's home page has a prominent search bar that allows users to quickly find what they're looking for. This reduces the risk of users missing important information or getting struggled by not being able to find what they need. These highlighted error messages are considered to be good error messages. By providing this conditions, the user will be able to prevent any unwanted mistakes. One of the best ways to prevent error is providing the user with necessary guidelines to complete the process, that is, tooltip. Number 6. Recognition rather than recall. Minimize the user's memory load by making elements, actions, and options visible. The user should not have to remember information from one part of the interface to another. Information required to use the design, for example, field labels or menu items, should be visible or easily retrievable when needed. The logo, colors, and fonts used throughout the home page are all in line with Deloitte's branding. This makes the Deloitte brand more recognizable and makes it simpler for users to remember information. The search bar on Deloitte's home page helps the user to search more specific content in the website, so that the user does not have to rely on their own ability to remember/recall information. Majority of the target users search for the services/careers provided by this firm. This navigation menu is located on top of the page for easy visibility and easy remembrance for the users. The navigation menu is fixed on the top of the window, so when the user scrolls below it stays on top, so he/she do not need to go up again to access it. This provides the user to access it easily without recalling where to find the menu. Number 7. Flexibility and efficiency of use. Shortcuts, hidden from novice users, may speed up the interaction for the expert user so that the design can cater to both inexperienced and experienced users. Allow users to tailor frequent actions. Functionality is prioritized over aesthetics in Deloitte's website design. Users can quickly locate what they're looking for instance, thanks to the navigation menu and search box that are prominently presented at the top of each page. The website provides users with a number of navigation options, such as drop-down menus, related links, and a footer with connections to important pages, as well as a search bar that enables quick information access. Here, the user is able to join the firm by entering required details, or the user can just join by using their social media profiles. This will speed up the interaction for users. The website is made to be responsive and usable on a variety of devices, including desktops, laptops, and smartphones. We have been brainwired that when a person accesses a web page, certain elements are placed in certain places, so that the user knows where that will be. This will speed up the interactions for the users. Here, most of the common elements such as search, language/location change, contact details, creating an account is placed at top right of the page for more efficiency. This is common for most of the websites, so the user knows where those elements are placed. Likewise, they have placed more common elements at the bottom of the page also.
Number 8. Aesthetic and minimalist design. Interfaces should not contain information that is irrelevant or rarely needed. Every extra unit of information in an interface competes with the relevant units of information and diminishes their relative. The navigation menu's design feature includes tabs that are simpler to read and are descriptive, making it easy for users to understand what each component consists of. The consistent use of black and green color enhances the aesthetics of the page. Deloitte's use of white/gray font on a dark background and black/green font on a bright background helps in the user's ability to read it easily. Although the design of the homepage is appealing on the eye, it is not a minimalistic design. It could be challenging for some users to recognize important information. Number 9. Help users recognize, diagnose, and recover from errors. Error messages should be expressed in plain language. No error codes precisely indicate the problem and constructively suggest a solution. When a user faces an error, traditional error messages are displayed on the specific location where the error is caused and provides a spot solution to help them. Number 10. Help and documentation. It's best if the system doesn't need any additional explanation. However, it may be necessary to provide documentation to help users understand how to complete their tasks. Deloitte provides the users with 3 Contact Us that helps the user for inquiries or personal requests. It is important to provide the user with help and support or FAQs on the homepage. Let's see a user's perspective. Elsa is a non-technical user because she just started her research in the profession and lacks any prior knowledge. Let's see what Elsa's feedback about Deloitte's homepage.
Elsa here. I'm from Kerala pursuing my bachelor's degree. I want to work at Deloitte as a UI UX designer, but I need to learn more about the company first. Deloitte have used their signature color and font, which makes their identity unique. A large banner at the top of the web page announced the launch of a new virtual event. By adding important information like this, Deloitte have made an event's existence clearer to me. I struggled to understand some topics that were unfamiliar to me because of my lack of technical understanding. It would be better if they used simple and concise language. It would be helpful for me and other users if Deloitte provided a filtering or chatbot in the homepage. The design of the web page is outstanding, but while researching users like myself will find it complex, Deloitte could have utilized the empty space at the bottom, so that the user will have more breathing space.